a lot of creeks around here look like this. This is our legacy of historic coal mining. And it's interesting because I go to some of the different soil and water district meetings. And I remember one of the supervisors had said, you know, back when I was a kid, the only thing we found alive in Raccoon Creek was me and my friends. So there were parts of the watershed that were dead. There were no fish in the water. This was back in the 80s. It was determined the creek was unrecoverable. There was nothing to be done about it. It's taken a lot of community support through the 6 counties that the watershed encompasses to build support and show that the watershed could be recoverable, that you could bring fish and bugs back and make a healthy ecosystem. So how does that happen? When we're doing watershed monitoring, we're doing chemical and biological monitoring. When we go out and collect chemical data, we're collecting pH, conductivity, dissolved oxygen, temperature, our field parameters. We also go out, get in the stream channel, and we measure the flow. We're measuring how much water is coming through that stream channel. So we get to traverse some banks and get in the water, and that happens year-round. We also send out data to a lab to get analyzed. As for biology, we collect macroinvertebrates and fish in the summer months, and it's a lot like what you did when you were a kid.
I got one. I got one. I got one. I really got one. So I can get down here. See? Oh, wow.
I mean, we measure our area where we're going to be, but we take nets and we use the nets and scoop up the macroinvertebrates and put them in a pan and swirl the pan around and see what's in there. What that's telling us is there are some species of fish and macroinvertebrates that are more sensitive to pollution, and then there are some that are more tolerant to pollution. So when we're looking at those populations as we're improving water quality, then we want to see an increase in those sensitive species, and a decrease. The intolerant ones will still be there, but they may not be quite as abundant. And that's one way we measure our progress in restoring the watershed, is that the pH of the water is a 6.5 or higher, and then for a healthy ecosystem, the bugs and fish that would be there are there. And it's really empowering for a community to have this polluted water body and then restore it, and so that people who couldn't fish before are now taking their kids fishing. And that's happened, over the last 30 years, and even the almost 4 years I've been here, I've been able to see a difference